Hi, welcome back to another video. Gel polish set again for you today. I promise I will do some acrylic as well this week to break up the gel polish sets. Right, I've popped some nails onto my tip stands. I've just base coated them and popped them in the lamp for 30 seconds. I'm going to use Madam Glam again today, and all of these are going to have 2 coats of black. I'll leave you to watch this little bit. Okay, they're going to be matte top coated because we're going to do some bits and pieces on top. So they're going to go in the lamp again for 30 seconds. And then I'm just going to pop some of the Perfect White from Madam Glam onto my palette. I'm going to do some different sort of shapes on these. Yeah, you can see as I do them. I'm only going to do 1 coat because we're going to put some pigment over the top. So I was just trying to get my line straight because I got seriously wobbly hand when I did these. I almost got to the point where I thought, shall I stop or not? See, as you can see there, look at the state of that. And I'm like, no, carry on, persevere. I got it done in the end. And then I'm like, finally, it looks like a line. Oh, never ending. So yeah, this is all I'm going to do on these for the moment, is pop a white layer on in different shapes and then pop them in the lamp for 30 seconds. Now, I was going to put the pigment in the tacky layer of the white, but after I'd put them in the lamp, there wasn't actually that much of a tacky layer left. I had a little break in between to eat my tea, so I think they'd almost sort of like completely dried up under my lights. So I actually went in with, but I didn't do it on camera because I had to try and speed it up because it's like 15 minutes long now. It took me about an hour to do these, so yeah, I've had to strip it back to the minimum. So what I actually did was I put a layer of base coat just over the white. I didn't do a thick layer or anything. I really did it sparingly because I didn't want too many layers on these, knowing that I was going to do more layers of other things. So all I did was pop a little base coat over the white, and then I popped it in the lamp for about 20 seconds, so they were slightly under-cured. I've picked out 3 colours, and they're from Candy Box Nails. So I've got a yellow, a really bright neon pink, and the neon purple. And what I tend to do with pigments is stick to the same colour first of all for all of them, and then go back to the next colour and do all of them again, so you're not like keep swapping over your pigments just on one nail. I know what I mean. Sounds confusing. I didn't want to do one nail and do all 3 colours and then clean my brush out and then do the next nail. It's just easier that way, otherwise you're getting a complete mess. So all I'm doing is just dabbing them each colour on until it butts up against the next colour. Don't worry if you get it over on the black, it's not an issue. I'm going to clean them up, and that will be coming up next. Give your brush a good clean out because it gets everywhere, I warn you now. So I'm going to give them a quick flick off, and then I've put some isopropyl alcohol in my little dish, and I've got my little smile line brush, so that's quite a sturdy stiff brush, And then I'm just going to go over that black and really drag that pigment off. Try and get as much of it off as possible. Be aware your alcohol, as soon as you put it onto that black, it will disperse and it will travel forward towards that pigment, which is why you see me dab my brush onto my paper towel before it goes onto the black nail part. That's what you've got to be careful of. And then once they're all done, we're going to top coat them just to seal that pigment in so it doesn't go anywhere. And then I actually gave them a quick buff off camera just to take away that shiny surface, because we're going to do something else on them. I'll leave you to watch this little bit. And they will go in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I quickly buffed off camera and I got this stuff out. Oh my god, it's a flipping nightmare. It is. The only thing I can say with spider jellies, practice, practice and practice, because I tell you now, it's a absolute pig. It is. You get a lovely effect once it's done, but oh, it's just so sticky. I had it all over my gloves, I had it all over the side of the pot, I had it all over that dotting tool, I had it all over my tip stands underneath, and I was just like, oh, I'm glad I don't use it very often. I'm not going to show you every one of these, but I'm just doing random stuff on them, so I'm sort of outlining that pigment with them. And then if I think it needs an extra line on, I will just do an extra line somewhere. See, look, it's a bloody nightmare. It is absolute nightmare. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's a bloody nightmare. But while you're watching that, your number for today is number, I think we're going to go for number 89 today. That sounds like a good number. So yes, number 89, which is number 89. And I'd just like to say thank you so much for everybody who's been sharing my videos, sharing my giveaway. So I've had loads of tags on Facebook. It's really kind. I do appreciate it. And I can tell you, because obviously I've not got my sub count up on my, I nearly said Instagram then, YouTube. But I need 50 subs and then we can draw this damn giveaway. I've been doing loads of sub for sub over the weekend, trying to get people to sub, and I'll sub them back. Oh, it's been never ending. A nightmare. Get there eventually. Where have I gone? Oh, there I am. No, I've gone again. Where have I gone? There I am. This is what happens when you do a voiceover. I don't know when I'm going to pop in. It's been one of them weekends. In fact, it's been one of them weeks. I've gone from having no sleep at all because we've got roadworks outside to, mind you, this has been going on. The roadworks have been going on for about 2 months now, maybe even longer than that. But of course, they've been working overnight. And I live right next to the main road where they're doing these roadworks. So it's been very noisy. If you go on my Facebook, there's a video on there if you scroll down a little bit. Just how noisy they are. Been an absolute nightmare, but I'm just glad it's all over. It's been very quiet this weekend, so I've been sleeping non-stop. So hopefully I've caught up now. Look at that bloody stringy stuff. Honestly, I'm just... Look. It gets stuck to your finger. And the problem is, the more you keep putting your tool in and out of it and trying to catch it with the tool to get it off you, it just gets worse. And trying to do corners, oh my God, I don't know how I did that. Saying how bad it was. I think it was just because it was so stringy, it helped. Right, each of those have gone in the lamp after they've had that silly string stuff on. That's all I can think to call it. For a minute, because I wasn't sure how long to cure them for. Instructions and me don't usually meet. Everything comes out of a box and goes in the bin apart from the product. So I didn't look before I threw the box away. Because that's just me. So we're going to go back in with some perfect white now, and I'm just going to put a few leaves here and there, and I'm going to use a dotting tool just to put a few dots on. Obviously they'll go back in the lamp again for 30 seconds to cure, and after that the only thing left to do is just a top coat. So I don't show you all of these. I think I'll show you a couple of me putting leaves on, because you don't want to sit through the same thing again. So I think I only showed you a couple. And yeah, that is the finished set. Sorry it's been a 15-minute app. It's just that with all the different layers, it did take quite a while to sort of like get that finished look. So, and I didn't want to leave them with just pigment on and a bit of silly string, as I like to call it. So we are going in with top coat now, which cures in 30 seconds, and then the set is done. I want to just say thank you for watching and persevering through it. It's really appreciated. If you could leave me a thumbs up, that would be super duper. And if you've not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. I'm happy to sub for sub. Just make sure you leave me a comment below saying sub for sub, and then I'll pop to yours and do the same. And yeah, don't forget to tick the notification bell. And I will see you next time. I'm going to leave you to watch the last minute or so. I've left you some pics as well. And don't forget, if you want anything from Madam Glam, there is a 30% off code, especially for you. Okay, bye.